Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syafiq RAHMAN. Today I would like to present about my final year project. The title of this project is Modern Blind Stick. So as you can see, this is my personal background. My full name is Syafiq RAHMAN. I am from class AMD7 MDI1. This is my student ID. I am from University Technology Marawi Uitm Shah and my supervisor is Prof Madya Dr. Juri bin Saidun. Okay, so for the content of this presentation, I have four. First is project summary, second project background, third methodology, and fourth result. Okay, for the first project summary, blind person frequently utilize stick to assist them in performing daily tasks, but a regular stick can only identify obstacle on the ground. It cannot detect obstacle in front of a person. In order to tackle this issue and maybe avoid injuries, this initiative aims to create a modern blind stick. Okay, for the second project background. This product will make it much safer and more pleasant for blind person to carry out their regular tasks. This project includes a number of innovations from the standard stick, including ultrasonic sensor device, GPS and GSM system, vibration system, and grip handle with adjustable stick. Okay, the project background is divided into three parts. First, literature review. Second, objective. And third, scope and limitation of the project. Okay, for the first, literature review. The employment of a walking stick as a communication tool is important for daytime navigation. Basic sticks that are now available on the globe only aid user in identifying obstacles in their path. The most typical drawback of walking stick is that the user must be close to the obstruction to know its location and prevent bumping when waggling. To help the blind person and give them a clear way, a modern blind stick was created. The modern blind stick used an ultrasonic sensor to detect obstacles more effectively. Global system for mobile and global positioning system (GPS) are acronyms for this system also. Some people have conducted research to any of those options relies on global positioning system (GPS) technology to determine the position, orientation, and location of the blind person. This is due to the fact that GPS deliver precise location and timing information for an infinite number of users in any environment, day or night, in any weather also. For the stick to function properly, the type of stick is also important. Aluminium has been suggested as the stick material for the project because it is more malleable and elastic than steel. Additionally, the rubber on the end of the stick prevents slipping or falling when it rains. According to the research, making a few adjustments to the stick can also reduce its rate of slippage. Furthermore, the stick can be adjusted so that the customer can customize it to fit their height. Okay, so this is my research gap. Based on the research gap, describe a few of the journals that were read in connection with this project. Because of this, the journal can now be utilized as a reference for making adjustment to this project. In addition, each article in this journal provide an explanation of the study that was conducted to assist in the production or improvement of existing ones of blind people. Okay, so for the objective, first, to develop a new stick design for the user utilizing Katia V5 CAD software. Second, to develop assist those who are blind in navigating the trip using Arduino. And lastly, to develop a working prototype and do a functional test. Okay, so for the scope and limitation of the project, first, despite being blind, the target user can travel around on their own without any risk. Second, in order to evaluate the functionality of an ultrasonic sensor, a functional test must be conducted outdoor on real terrain or while identifying obstacle. Third, to ensure that they is function properly and that there are no issue when using it, GPS and GSM need to be tested in a specific location. And lastly, the prototype is not the finished product. It is used for testing purpose. Okay, so for the third methodology, first, problem identification. Second, brainstorm idea to handle the problem. Third, feasibility study, design and cost. Fourth, detail of software using Arduino or programs such as Katia or finite element analysis (FEA). Fifth, connect all the component. Sixth, test component. If the function have no problem, attach to the stick. If has a problem, go back to the detail of software using Arduino or program. And lastly, functional test. Fourth is a result. So first is preliminary result. Have consists of two parts, which is morphological chart and path chart. So for the morphological chart, I have been focusing on three parts on the stick, which is first handle, second adjustable, and lastly end of the stick. So from this morphological chart, I have been fabricating three different design of the stick. So as you can see from the pie chart, I have been create design 1, design 2, and design 3 that have several criteria, which is handle, adjustable, end of the stick, material, grip, durability, cost, safety, and lastly life expectancy. And the highest net score and better is design 3. So for the expected result, first is final design of the product. So design 3 have been choose for my product, which is have a great handle. Second case to put Arduino and other component part sensor. Third is adjustable level, and lastly is have a rubber at the end of the stick. So for the finite element analysis, the material of the product was aluminium, and after I apply the stress at the handle and the end of the stick, the analysis show that it's safe to use and the material is choose is suitable for this product. So for the circuit diagram, uh, the circuit diagram demonstrate how each sensor and other component are linked to Arduino in order to make sure that the everything operate as intended and to make it simpler to install the Arduino after purchase the tools of the component part. So and lastly is block diagram. The block diagram show how flow of Arduino impact the other component part. So first is power supply. I have used two lithium battery. Uh, and then the data from the code was sent to the Arduino. The system will detect the obstruction using an ultrasonic sensor. If it detects an obstruction, it will active the buzzer and vibrate the stick. So GPS and GSM also include in this system. By sending a short message to the stick, a guardian or parent will be able to utilize GPS and GSM module to figure out where the stick user is located. So that's all from me. Thank you.